Hello, denizens. Well, Stephen Colbert has revealed that the Late Show will be canceled. It will be no more. He's not just being fired, the whole show will be axed, not to be replaced. Here's an excerpt of what Colbert said. I don't want a copyright claim, so I'll give you a cut down version of his monologue. Oh, hey, everybody. We got a great show for you tonight. Senator Adam Schiff was my guest. Hey, Stephen, maybe that's why fewer people are watching your show. But where was I here? But before we start the show, I want to let you know something that I found out just last night. Next year will be our last season. The network will be ending The Late Show in May. Yeah. I share your feelings. It's not just the end of our show, but it's the end of The Late Show on CBS. I'm not being replaced. This is all just going away. And I do want to say that the folks at CBS have been great partners. I'm so grateful to the Tiffany Network for giving me this chair and this beautiful theater to call home. I am extraordinarily, deeply grateful to the 200 people who work here. And let me tell you, it is a fantastic job. And it's a job that I'm looking forward to doing with this usual gang of idiots for another 10 months. It's going to be fun. Thank you. It was a graceful speech without the invective he launched at Paramount on a previous episode. The online reaction was fierce. People all over the world are canceling their Paramount subscriptions. I just canceled mine and put the reason why. You cancel Colbert, I cancel you. Let's make Paramount stocks drop. Hashtag cancel Paramount. Not sure you can make the stock drop any lower. I just canceled my subscription as well. We know this is a lie because no one subscribes to Paramount Plus. I just canceled mine. It was hard. Now I have to watch the new Star Trek series another way. Another fake account. No one wants to watch new Star Trek.
CBS has grossly underestimated the loyalty of Stephen's viewers. The moment Stephen Colbert is done with CBS, so am I.
A hollow threat because you don't watch other CBS shows.
I'm so disgusted at Paramount. CBS and frankly, our country. A big middle finger to corruption, supporting autocracy, and being terrible.
You should audition for one of the few remaining stand-up slots. But things have changed in the world of late-night talk shows. Was it because of Stephen or despite Stephen? It's an end to an era. Well, not really. The Late Show was not The Tonight Show. The Late Show was created by CBS for David Letterman back in 1993. Colbert took it over in 2015. NBC's Tonight Show began in 1954, hosted by Steve Allen. Its golden age being the 30-year Johnny Carson run, which just happened to coincide with the golden age of American entertainment. But I'll get back to that later. There will be lots of people commenting on the demise of The Late Show. I mean, I already read a few. But the only commentary of significance will be that of your former network executive, because I know this shit. There's already a ton of whining from the usual suspects because of claims that the cancellation of Colbert is all tied up with the $16 million settlement CBS has to pay Donald Trump due to the 60 Minutes fiasco, which is tied up with Sundance's purchase of CBS Paramount. That has to be approved by the federal government. I don't care about any of that stuff because what this really represents is the continuing decline of broadcast television, the networks, the proliferation of failed streaming services that aren't making money, and the YouTube revolution. First, I want to talk about the whole late-night talk show landscape. Carson averaged 7 to 9 million nightly viewers with peaks of 17 million. By the time he left, Carson averaged 5 to 6 million. Letterman started strong with 6 to 7 million, beating Jay Leno's Tonight Show. Then he fell behind Leno, and Letterman, averaging 3.5 million, bowed out, taking a back seat to both Fallon and Kimmel. Colbert took off during Trump's first presidency, beating all rivals with 3.8 million average viewership to the present, where The Late Show with 2.8 million viewers still beats Jimmy Kimmel Live at 1.77 million, and The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon coming up the rear with 1.2 million. Who would have thought that Kimmel would be beating anyone? And poor Jimmy Fallon, really. Just based on these numbers, it would seem Colbert would be the last one to be canceled. 2.8 million nightly viewers is nothing to shake a stick at, but maybe the more telling stat is the Late Night's YouTube channel. Colbert has almost 10 million subs. Not bad. Joe Rogan has 20 million, while Coco Melon, the nursery rhyme channel, is 195 million. But if you peruse Colbert's channel, you'll see a lot of clips are only in the 100,000K view range. Now, while most of us here would chew our own arm off to get those kinds of numbers, you'd think someone with a national broadcast platform marketed by CBS would get much more. And the reason for that is networks don't understand that just tossing clips onto YouTube is not synergy. I would attribute a lot of the decline to two things. One, the guests that all talk shows have available to them are just not as interesting as the stars who were available to Carson. And two, Trump derangement syndrome. Now, I'm not going to defend Trump, but at some point, the incessant Trump jokes just got tiresome. And secondly, you've now pissed off half the country, which is probably why your ratings dropped by half. And presently, you've got Kimmel and Colbert still not able to get off the Trump crack train. The overt politicization of late night did not benefit the genre. Now, the devaluation of personalities available to interview is not the fault of the late night hosts. That's just a symptom of Hollywood's larger malaise. I'm predicting Kimmel's show will also be axed, not to be replaced, and I think Fallon will also be gone, but NBC will try to save The Tonight Show because of its history and because talk shows are cheap to do. Without Colbert and Kimmel, they have a great opportunity to regain some of the remaining ratings and maintain the fine tradition of American late-night talk, but it will have to be reimagined in this YouTube era. Let me add that one of the things that has hurt talk shows is that not only don't we have any stars left in the traditional sense, the actors plugging their latest wares are not entertainers. Back in the day, actors were taught to dance, sing, play an instrument. Many were raconteurs. Now, they just act. And as personalities, they aren't very entertaining. It's a key element that has been lost. Letterman found a way to make guests without any intrinsic entertainment skills to be entertaining. Fallon's Painful Games attempted to do the same. We've also lost a generation of stand-ups who were not just funny, but personalities. Buddy Hackett, Rodney Dangerfield, Norm Macdonald, Don Rickles, Joan Rivers, Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Robin Williams. Colbert has stand-ups on only sporadically, with such memorable acts as Maria Bamford, Hannah Einbinder, Rami Youssef, Daniel Simonson, and Emma Willman. What, you never heard of any of them? Neither has anyone else. Did the Trump lawsuit kill Colbert? No, I don't think so. But as the new owners of CBS, Skydance will have to find some savings, and a moribund talk show starring a $16 million a year host is not a bad place to start. What do you think? Do any of you watch late night talk? Please hit the like button and leave a comment, because there are rumors abounding that just watching this video and grinning like a madman is not enough anymore to give me cash. Thanks. Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.